All right, everybody, listen, I want to welcome everybody to this very special leadership call. My name is Steve Schultz, President of Field Operations, and as always, we have our Vice President of Marketing, Miss Vanessa Hunter. V, welcome to the call.
Thanks so much, Steve. I am super excited about our webinar this evening. We've got so much information to cover, and can't wait to hear what Mr. Cody Bateman has to say.
Well, I tell you what, Cody's been working on this project for a little while now, and I know he's been chomping at the bit to get this new tool into people's hands. And guys, tonight is the night. Take notes. You're going to be able to listen and watch this webinar over and over and over again because we are recording it. We'll get it up on the website as fast as we possibly can. We'll get it on social media as fast as we can. But let's not waste any time. Let's bring the founder and the CEO of SendOutCards to the table right now. A gentleman who does nothing except try to put more money in all of his distributors' pockets and make this a very, very user-friendly experience for all of his customers, and that is Mr. Cody Bateman. Cody, welcome to the call, my friend.
Hey, thank you. Introduction very much. If you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in here. I want to kind of explain a little bit up front how this all came about. I've got some background noise. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Hang on one sec.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you perfectly, Cody. There's a little bit, you're cutting in and out just a little bit. So I don't know, just make sure that, I don't know if you're on your cell phone, make sure you're in a good area, but I think everybody can hear you fine.
All right, I may have to move a little bit. Let me try to, I apologize, guys. One second.
Go sit in your truck, Cody. There's good reception off that truck.
I might just have to do that. Yeah, I think it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit better now. Sorry about that.
Yep.
I'm in my house, so I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, I want to go ahead and jump right in and talk a little bit about how this whole thing came about. We've been talking for quite a while now about the importance of showing the plan of SendOutCards. It's part of the APA. So the APA is you ask some questions to pique people's interest. Based on their answer to those questions, you present to them, send out cards in various ways. And then you ask the questions on how they want to get started. So our goal was we wanted to make it as easy as possible for all of our distributors to do the APA. So what is the presentation part of this? What is the ideal way to show the plan of SendOutCards to other people? So what we did is we went back to the old original days, way back in 2005, 2006, and 2007. Just share with you, and those are the days where we grew very, very rapidly. And there were three things that we had when we were in rapid growth, when people were signing up really fast, customers were signing up really fast, reps were signing up really fast. Three things we always had during those times. The first one is we had a gift account walkthrough where somebody could experience sending a card themselves. Right now, we show people how to send a card, but we kind of miss out on the individual sending a card themselves and having the emotional experience. So back then, we had the gift account where people could send a card themselves. The second thing we had were packages that paid out weekly, which we've already solved that because we have our packages that you're all selling very nicely, and you get the weekly checks for that. The third thing we always had was we always built up to a Treat 'em Right seminar, which is now the Promptings Academy, and we're doing a good job of that. So we've got all kinds of meetings that are going on that build up to a regional Promptings Academy. So we have a couple of things in place. What we didn't quite have in place was the utilization of the gift account. So now that everybody's on a smartphone, we wanted to create a way. Guys, I'm getting a background noise that's just killing me.
Are you away from your computer, Cody?
Yeah, I'm totally away. Hang on.
Cody, we can hear you fine. There's no echo on our end. So if you can block yourself out, you should be fine if you can do that.
Okay. All right, let me try over here. I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing myself like three phrases after I say it, and it's confusing me. So anyway, so we wanted to create this gift account walkthrough that could be used right on your phone. What if there is a way that you, when you go to show somebody the app, which everybody's doing now, which is great, and we're at level 4 with using a smartphone, taking selfies, and we're at level 4 with the APA. Ask people questions, present the application, and get people to see the application, right? We're good at that. So now what we have put in place is a way for you to guys, I'm sorry, man. I cannot.
Here, Cody,
I can't do this.
Here's a suggestion. Just don't put it up to your ear. Just talk in the phone so you can't even hear it. Just hold it away from your face.
Okay.
So you can't even hear it.
All right,
That's what
guys.
I do sometimes when this happens. Apologize, everybody.
Okay.
Try that,
All right,
Cody.
sorry, guys. Here we go. So what we did is we created the mobile gift account walkthrough. It works right within the mobile app. So what you have the ability to do now is you can go up to somebody. We're going to actually take you through a demonstration of this. I'm going to be the new person, and Steve Schultz is going to be the SendOutCards rep, and he's going to walk me through the process of using this new tool. So keep in mind here, I'm going to preface this with exactly what it is we did. So if you walk up to somebody, you can have them begin to load the app on their phone. While they're loading the app on their phone, you take your phone and you show them a quick video demo of how to send a card on the app. When the demo's done, the app will be on their phone completed. You now can use their phone with a new app on it, and you can have them send a card. When you go to start that process, it's going to ask for an ID number. You put in yours, so you are now attached to that person that you helped get the app on their phone. You walk them through sending a card. When they get done with that, there's a video they can watch on the backside. So what is showing the plan? And make sure, write this down. Here's what showing the plan is. This is the upfront show the plan. Number 1, I show you how to send a card on your phone. Number 2, I have you send a card on your phone. And number 3, I have you watch an overview of what SendOutCards is all about, which is a new 3-minute video. That is the basic show the plan, and we need people to do that over and over and over again. That is the basic showing of the plan. Now, there's things that go on after that, like they might want to know more about the money, and you'd show them an MPP. Or they may want to get it more information, invite them to the Thursday night event going on, or the webinar going on, or whatever. But the basic fundamental show the plan is have them show them how the card is sent, them send a card, and then show them an overview 3-minute video. We're going to take you through that process right now. So I am now the prospect. I'm the guy that Steve Schultz called me up on the phone, and he wants to introduce me to this company called SendOutCards. You're going to watch this on the webinar. Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, what we're going to do, you guys, and the main purpose of all of this, and V, can you hear me fine? Absolutely fine. Vanessa? Cody, can you hear me fine?
I can hear you absolutely fine, Steve. You sound great. Go ahead.
Okay, let's walk through this, you guys. The main purpose here, guys, is to really make sure that everybody that you come in contact with has the ability to experience SendOutCards. And it's as simple as this. If I happen to meet Cody, we're in a restaurant or somewhere, and I start a conversation with him, and we develop a little bit of rapport. I ask him what he does for a living. He asks me, and I said, you know what? I've got something that is very, very cool that you need to see. He's like, well, what is it? I said, well, let me ask you this. I said, do you use your smartphone a lot? He's like, yeah, I use it all the time. I said, do you have a lot of apps on your phone? Pretty cool apps out there. Yeah. Here's what I want you to do, Cody. I want you to download this app onto your phone. I'm going to show you something that's going to blow you away. And we go to his app store, whether it's the Google Play Store or whether it's the Apple, where you get your apps for Apple, and we start to download the app for SendOutCards. Now, while that app is being downloaded onto Cody's phone, I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to show him a quick little video Well, guys, this video is 2 minutes long, and everybody look at your screens right now. These are just screenshots of what the video is, and this is a video that just walks through how you send a card. And so when I told Cody, listen, I'm going to show you something that's going to blow you away, we're going to download the app, and I'm showing him this video that is 2 minutes long of exactly what I'm about to do with him. So by the time the video is done, we grab Cody's phone, and he's got the app on his phone. So take a look at the screen right now, and what you're looking at, let's basically say this is Cody's phone. Now, if you see the app in the upper right-hand corner there, what we're going to do is Cody's going to click on that app, and it's going to open up. But it says user ID and password. Well, Cody doesn't have an account yet. So if you look all the way down at the bottom, it says send a free card. What I want Cody to do is experience SendOutCards, and I want him to be able to send a free card. So when he clicks on send a free card, then it's going to prompt, the app is going to prompt him to type in a ID number. Well, Cody certainly doesn't have an ID number, so he's going to type in my ID number. I give him my ID number, and we type that in. So now Cody is linked to me. So now we hit continue, and look what happens. On Cody's phone, it looks just like your phone. So now the process is exactly the same. So Cody's going to choose a card. We're going to scroll through here, and you guys probably know this already, but the process is exactly the same. And Cody decided to choose a card to say hello to somebody that he hasn't seen in a while. And Cody can choose, just like we all do, a 5x7 2-panel card, 3-panel card, great big card, or a postcard. But I'm going to encourage him just to send a 5x7 2-panel card. So we go up and hit create card. Now, obviously, this is the front of the card, and so I'm going to tell him to swipe to the left. That's the inside left of the card. Swipe again. That's going to be the inside right. And now I'm going to show Cody how he can put a greeting onto his card. Now, he can just type it if he wants to, but I can show him how to voice it in. And Cody writes something like, hey, Bob, you know, it's been a long time. Let's get together soon and catch up. Talk soon, Cody. And, guys, we're blowing him away as this process is happening. He's doing this all on his phone. So now we look up and we go, yep, everything looks great. We click add to cart, and now the return address. Cody's got to put his information because he is actually sending the card. But if you look halfway down, it says username and password. What I'm going to prompt Cody to do is set up his own account. Now, the username and password must be unique. It's got to be a unique username or password or it's not going to work. So Cody proceeds to type in his name, first name, last name, his address, and then he creates a username and a password. So he puts all that information in, and then we hit done, and the system is going to verify Cody's return address. Everything looks good there. Yep, we look good. Then we hit continue checkout. And now I'm going to say, okay, Cody, who are we going to send this to? Obviously, a new recipient. So we click on new recipient. And now he's going to fill in the information for the person that he wants to send the card to. So he fills in the information, Bob Johnson. He lives at 582 Elm Street, Salt Lake City, Utah, and the zip code. And then he goes up and clicks done. Now, are we going to send it to anybody else? Nope. So we're going to hit continue checkout. So now these are the shipping options. We're going to send it to Bob Johnson. You guys have all seen this 1,000 times. We go continue to checkout. It's going to cost 3 points and 47 cents in expense. Now, who's paying for that? Steve is paying for that. Remember, Cody is sending this card for free, basically off of my account. So this is costing me 47 cents plus 3 cents. This is costing me $1.64 to send this card. We hit submit, and we get a confirmation number. So in other words, you guys, the process is exactly the same, except we are doing it on Cody's phone, who's never even heard of SendOutCards before. Now, I encourage Cody to click done, and it comes to this page here. We're all familiar with what this page looks like. Now, I want Cody to set up his own account. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on more. You see more in the lower right-hand corner here. When we click on more, look what happens. Cody Bateman, and if you look at 7 points and $1.53 in expense, guys, what that is I went in and I set up my gift accounts to have 10 points and $2 worth of expense. Now, you can set yours up to be anything they want to, anything you want to. But just that's why it says 7 points and $1.53, because Cody just spent 3 points and 47 cents worth of points and expense. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, okay, Cody, what we want you to do is we want you to upgrade your account. So when we hit upgrade his account, this page pops up. And the video right here, flat straight in front of Cody's face, is the SendOutCards overview. And guys, what that is, and I'm going to click through, I'm just going to give you a preview of what that video is. That is basically the income opportunity. And it's, you know, the 6-minute video that we're using right now, well, all we did is chop that up a little bit. And this is a 3-minute overview of how, listen, if you go out there and you share this with other people, you're going to get paid. And so we walk through how they get paid very, very quickly. This is literally a 3-minute video. And we walk through this, and he can watch this as we sit there. Join us today. And now, once he's done watching the video, he can scroll down a little bit, and he can look at all the different customer options and things like that. When Cody clears out, say Cody, you know, he closes his app. When he goes to open up his app again, so now this is what the app looks like on Cody's phone. When he clicks on it, it's going to ask for a user ID and a password. Cody's going to put in the user ID that he just created, the password that he just created, hit sign in, and his phone looks just like yours. And Cody is ready to send cards at a moment's notice. Guys, that is the process. And Cody, I know that you're looking at SendOutCards for the very first time today, and when you walk through that process, okay, I put the app on your phone, you watch the demo, then you actually sent a card on your phone. I showed you the opportunity that SendOutCards has to offer. We got your account set up, and now you're ready to go. That's what we're looking for, you guys. Yeah. And Cody, when we were putting this all together, you and I and Vanessa, the goal was everybody in the world can go out there and get this done.
Yeah, so Steve, let me recap real quick, and then we'll have some other folks comment on this. Again, there's some real magic in this, and this is not theory. It's not, you know, we think it might work or anything. We've proven over and over and over again that having somebody go through the experience of sending their first card is a really important process to converting them into a user of some kind. Proof of that was in all the gift account walkthroughs we did years ago, and essentially that's what this is. There's magic in this. So now, what is showing the plan? Showing the plan. So nothing at all has changed. We have the 5 habits. You need to be at level 4 with sending cards and gifts to people. You need to be at level 4 of using your smartphone and taking selfies and building cards. You need to be at level 4 with the APA, which is ask, present, ask. So you ask basic questions to get people interested, and then you get to presentation. The ideal presentation is what you just saw. So how do I present? How do I show the plan to send out cards? I do what you just saw. I show you how a card's sent with a video. I have you send a card because you now have an app on your phone. Then I show you an overview video which covers not only the product but the opportunity as well. And it even asks if you're a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So the entire process can be done in less than 10 minutes. You can show the plan to somebody in less than 10 minutes using this tool, and they have already sent their first card. So what I'd like to do, I know we've got a couple of guests here on the call, and you know, they know about this. In fact, I want to thank Melissa Barlock. She's on the call right now. She's going to make some comments here. When you guys go and watch the demo video, you'll notice a voice. It's Melissa's voice. We actually had her do it, and it's phenomenal. It's very well. It's 2 minutes long, and it just shows, she goes through showing somebody how to send a card. Very well done. And then on the back side, when you go to see the overview, of course, it's Steve Schultz, and it's now a 3-minute and 40-second version or whatever of that. So if we could, I'd like to start with Jordan, because Jordan, you built your business on gift account walkthroughs, so I'm sure you've got quite a bit to say in regards to the magic of having somebody send. So go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, you bet. So when I look back on my most significant growth in the first 5-6 years of my business in terms of the exponential growth that put me in the position I'm in today. It was a result of doing three very simple things. And back then, of course, we were using DVDs, but it was the result of teaching everybody in my organization. And there was one message, and everybody did the same thing. It was send at least one personal card every day, send out at least one card with a DVD in it every day, and walk somebody through sending a card every day. That was the message. If you went back and looked at my conference calls from the first 5-6 years in the business, that was over and over and over and over again. Well, it's the same thing today. Only now we have the tool with the most pervasive technology that's out there today, which is, of course, the smartphone and the apps. And so now we can do that same thing. The videos, of course, they're not on DVDs anymore. They're online. But if you teach everybody in your organization to do those three things, to walk somebody through sending a card every day, at least one personal card. Now, I send a whole lot more than one in the beginning, but I taught everybody to send at least one personal card a day to make a difference for someone else. Second thing you want to do is make sure at least one person a day sends a card on the app. So assigning somebody that you can sit down with and put the app on their phone and log them in using this new tool and have them send a card to someone they care about. And then the third thing is have them watch the video, which is now available through the app, which makes it real easy to do. If you do those three things every day and just repeat that and teach it, your business will take off like you've never seen before. That's what I'm encouraging people to do from now on, now that we have that technology available on the smartphone. So I'm super, super excited about it.
Yeah, thank you, Jordan. I think it's really good. And again, when we say show the plan, that's what it is right here. Now, Melissa, you were part of the process of helping us get the demonstration video together. So just kind of give us your thoughts, and you're out showing the plan every single day and teaching others to do the same. Just talk to us about the process with this new tool and what it means to your team.
Yes, I am so excited. My heart is actually racing right now. I'm really, really excited about this, Cody. I echo everything that Jordan just said. First of all, I love the fact that, Cody, you're always 10 steps ahead of everybody else. Thank you to Cody, Steve, Vanessa, the entire IT and marketing team for always working tirelessly around the clock to honestly make it better for all of us. I mean, this is huge. I think this is a really pivotal point in our business, kind of like when we got the app. That's kind of one of those pivotal points in your business where it just explodes. And I think that this is one of those pivotal points as well. I mean, you're creating an unforgettable experience here. When I first started the business just over 4 years ago, we were still doing gift account walkthroughs, and that's how I learned to do it. And I remember the magic that people felt when they sent their own cards. There's something really, really magical when they get to experience it, they get to walk through it, but they also experience it when they click that send button or they click that done button, but they also experience it again when the recipient receives that card. It's really, really magical, and it's something that you can't repeat if you were doing it yourself. So I'm really, really excited about this. I love the fact that it's completely, everything's mobile. Our entire business is mobile. And I know for myself, myself and my team, we are constantly showing this on the go. Even, you're giving us the ability there's no excuses. You can be at the grocery store in the lineup and, showing this and going through the whole process. It's so simple. And I just keep thinking of all the times that, you're on the plane, and I know, Steve, you can relate to this too, but sitting beside somebody on the plane or waiting for a plane or waiting for whatever it is, you're able to do it so quickly, so seamlessly, so professionally, and it shows how easy this business is. It's completely duplicatable, and you've just packaged it all up so nicely for us. I'm really, really excited. And I think that if we just follow the steps that Jordan just mentioned and what we're mentioning here on the webinar, then I think all of us are going to see massive, massive, massive growth. I'm really, really excited. And I'm happy to have been a part of the process. So thank you for giving me that opportunity.
Thank you, Melissa. And everybody's going to be thanking you when they go to see that demo for the first time. You notice up on the screen right now, it's what showed the plan is, just recapping, is 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Show the app demo video. Number 2, have your guest send a card on his or her account that you just set up. And then after that, you watch the SOC overview. It's a 3-minute video. It's phenomenal. and then you can go over the customer options. Now, Vanessa's on the line. I'm wondering if Vanessa, because you're all probably wondering, well, how can I go see all this stuff? This stuff is live. It's in your app right now. So, Vanessa, could you share with everybody where and how they can go see the videos and whatnot?
Absolutely, Cody. I'm so excited about this, and just to give you some feedback, because I know you're busy talking about all of this, but the people in the field are going crazy on social media about this. We're getting all kinds of comments. I'm getting, my phone is blowing up. Not to mention the comments that we're getting on the Facebook page about how excited everybody is. So, want to pass that on to you, Cody. People are sending out their gratitude to you like crazy right now. So, thanks for that. Want to tell everyone what you need to do. This is built on the exact same gift account platform that you all are used to using. If you're brand new and you don't know anything about gift accounts, we are going to educate you on that. But if you're familiar with gift accounts, then you know how to add points and expense to your gift accounts and how to set them up and utilize them. We haven't really changed that at all. You're using the same platform to do that. Everybody is by just standard across the board, the default amount of points and expense in a gift account is 6 points and $1.94 in expense. That allows you to send two panel cards domestic here in the United States. Now, obviously, if you're doing international business, you're going to have to add more points and expense to your default. So you'll want to go into your gift account, which you will find under your, if you log into your account under your personal website options, and you all are very familiar with that, I'm sure, under your personal website options, you're just going to scroll down, and there's a little on the left side, it says gift accounts enabled. Make sure that box is checked. And then it lets you put in how many points you want to put in each gift account, what the expense you want to put in each gift account, how many gift accounts are allowed. Now, this is the maximum number of gift accounts that you're allowing to be out there at one time. And then the gift account lifetime. Right now, the default is 90 days. So if you wanted to set someone up with a gift account, they've got 90 days to use that account. And what that means is, you remember when Steve was setting it up and Cody had it on his phone and he had some points and expense left over after he sent that first card, he will have those in that account for 90 days from the first card sent, or the first time that he creates that account. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. I guarantee you that if you go to your website and click on that personal website's options, you'll be able to figure it out. Everything is super simple. Drop down tab so that you can add more points to each gift account, or add more expense if you want to, or increase the number of gift accounts that are allowed, or increase the number of days. I believe you can play with that as well. So, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Cody, do you have anything else you wanted me to touch on in terms of how that is all set up?
Yeah, that was excellent. I'm glad you went over that process of how to set up, the gift accounts from your own account. One of the things we learned over time with the gift account walkthrough is you want their free account to be you want it very short term. You don't. In other words, we have it preset at 90 days, which I think is way too long. You want this to be very short term. Your goal is to get them upgraded into something, either a user, a subscription, or a bundle and a rep. So your goal is to get them there as quickly as possible. So you don't want to give them too many points. In fact, I would probably give them, maybe enough for 1 or 2 cards is all, because the goal is to get them upgraded. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of webinars and trainings about that in the weeks to come after this, because everybody's going to be asking those questions. But personally, I would probably only give them 1 or 2 cards to send in this with a very quick expiration, because my goal is to get them upgraded into a paying customer, or hopefully a rep of SendOutCards. So again, that'll be further discussion. The other thing, and people are probably already doing this, but you could pull up your app, and Steve, maybe you or Vanessa can walk them through. If you pull up their app, I want them to be able to pull up their app and get to where the 2-minute overview video is. Can you walk them through that so that they can actually? You showed them screenshots, but I want everyone to be able to go see the 2-minute demo video and also be able to see the 3-minute overview at the end that Steve Schultz.
Yeah, guys, somebody on the moderator side's got major background noise. Make sure you mute your phone out. But help me out here. If you click on the More button, the video is right there. Am I wrong in assuming that?
No, but they will have to upgrade their, so they'll have to update. So anyone that already has their app on their phone, they'll need to go ahead and update that so that they have the latest release, which has these features in it. So make sure that if you already have the app on your phone, that you refresh and get the latest release. And then they'll be able to see that, Steve, exactly how you said, just by clicking on that More button.
Yeah, right where I clicked on More is in the lower right-hand corner, guys. When you click on that More button, that video is right there. You're going to be able to watch that 2-minute video that that Melissa did the voiceover for. That is right there. We want you guys to watch that tonight. And Cody, here's the funniest thing. I'm getting text messages from people right now that said, "Oh my gosh, I just set up my own walkthrough. I just did it for myself." So people are already doing it as we speak.
Yes.
We want to make sure you guys know where those videos are. It's a simple process, guys. I mean, it really, really is a simple process. Once you know where it is, click on that More button. You're going to see everything right there. Just start clicking on stuff. You're going to see that video. You're going to see the SOC overview video as well, which gives you a little taste of the income opportunity that SendOutCards has to offer. But it's all right there on your app. I want everybody to just lose sleep tonight thinking about that. Guys, it's on your app. Okay, don't worry. Now, to set up these gift accounts, you have to do it on your computer right now. But as you're walking and you're meeting people every single day, there is nothing stopping you from showing somebody how they can send a card on their phone. And Cody, that's the key, isn't it? On their particular device.
Well, yeah, no question. I mean, it's just transitioning fully into the smartphone usage. Before we did it by computer with a gift account. Now we do it by a smartphone with a gift account and a quick way to upgrade. And you got video help. You got the front end video that walks you through how to send a card. The back end video gives you the overview of SendOutCards. It really makes showing the plan simple. It really does. Now there's something that I want to share here. You know, we can provide tools, and I hope everybody really listens to this, because, you know, we have a lot of really good trainings and stuff that go on. We have excellent calls, conference calls that you can get on. We have excellent webinars that you can get on. There's excellent live trainings going on all the time. There's road tours. There's boot camps. There's all kinds of different training training opportunities that take place all of the time. We have the Promptings Academy where we teach personal development and the 5 habits. We are really good at training. What we need to get really good at is the daily activity. And I'm noticing a shift now, which is really encouraging to me. In the past weeks or months, you've noticed that all of the Facebook posts, particularly like in the SendOutCards group, are about training meetings. We got this training coming up, or we just went to this training. It was awesome. Everybody did a great job. We got this road tour coming up. We got this and that. And so predominantly, most of the posts have been that. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's beginning to be a shift. And what you're seeing now is people are starting to celebrate the daily activities that people are doing. Melissa Barlock's team does a great job of this, where we're now hearing of somebody that showed the plan twice today and signed up a new personal bundle, or somebody that showed the plan 3 times today and they did this, or we so-and-so had an in-home meeting last night with 4 guests, 2 of them signed up. Those are the activities that we should be touting like crazy on our social media. The trainings are awesome, but nothing happens until you do the daily activity. Hopefully what we showed you tonight is going to help you to do the daily activities better. Like Jordan said, you just want to do this every day. Show somebody how to send a card, have them send a card, give them the overview. Do that every single day. Get people into the habit of doing it every single day. That is show the plan, show the plan, show the plan. And the more we do that, the better it's going to be. Now, we've made it really simple for you to do, but that doesn't mean it's going to be simple to do. Does that make sense, Steve?
Yep.
We made
Totally
it simple for you to do, but it doesn't mean it's going to be simple to do. What I mean by that is you're still going to have your hesitations to make the call. You're still going to have your hesitations to talk to the person in the grocery line. You're still going to have those hesitations of, being nervous about showing this to somebody. So even though we've made it easy to do, it's still not easy for you to do it until you get in the habit of doing it. It's really easy for Jordan or Melissa, who are on this call tonight, it's really easy for them to do this daily activity because it's a habit to them. They do it whether they don't even think about it. They do it. They just do it every single day. It's part of who they are. So it's super easy for them. But the average person that gets into the business, it's not easy for you to do up front. Even though we just made it easier for you to with these tools, you still got to make that effort to do it, if that makes sense. And I want to close with this thought. Those of you who are football fans, that one of the heroes of mine is a guy by the name of Dick Vermeil. Dick Vermeil was an NFL football coach. He coached 3 different NFL teams, from a losing organization to a winning organization, winning championships. He coached the Philadelphia Eagles from a losing team to a winning team. The St. Louis Rams, losing program to a winning program. And the Kansas City Chiefs from a losing pro. So he didn't do it once. He didn't do it twice. He did it 3 times. Turned an entire program around and made them champions. It was interesting when they interviewed him what he said. He said, there is no easy way to success. It doesn't exist. There's no easy way to success. At the end of the day, you need to go to work. And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And so he was very known as being the hardest working coach in the NFL. He worked his team hard. He expected his team to do things. And he always said, I only know one way to make this a winning team. We have to work harder at it than anybody else. And that was really his rule. And I know a lot of times we get a little shy when we hear the word work. But I'm here to tell you right now, Steve, Vanessa, Jordan, Melissa, everybody on this call, it does come down to doing the daily activities and getting really good at it. Go to work. Go to work. You can get on the next training call. That's great. But go to work every single day. Go to work every day. We have the opportunity to make history with SendOutCards. We have the tools in place. There's no reason why we can't be the next billion-dollar household name. There's no reason why every person on this call cannot make a multi-million-dollar income with this business. There's no reason why you can't fulfill all of your goals and dreams with this, with a feel-good product that changes people's lives. But I'm going to tell you right now, you got to go to work. It's time to go to work. Now, a lot of you are working hard, and I applaud you for that. I'm just going to remind everybody, as a coach right now, let's go to work. Show the plan, show the plan, show the plan. Thanks, Steve.
Good stuff. You guys, I tell you what, when, Vanessa, you and I, you normally have a leadership challenge on the call here tonight. Every single Monday we have a challenge. We have a happy hour challenge. I don't know about you, V, but I think the challenge for everybody tonight is to go use this. Go use this and go set up a gift account with somebody and tell us on Facebook, tell us on social media exactly what it was like for you. Because I guarantee you guys the experience is going to be amazing. And not only for you, but the person that you're demoing this to, they are going to have a wonderful experience. And we talked about it earlier today. I mean, our vision is that people are using the SendOutCards app the way that people are using iTunes apps today, the way that people are downloading music today, the way that people are buying things off of Amazon, the way that people use Netflix. It's just second nature. And I truly believe that we will come to a point where everybody, the way that greeting cards are sent is by using this app from the palm of your hand.
It doesn't get any easier than this, Steve. It really doesn't. I mean, these are the things, and somebody mentioned it earlier in the call, that Cody's always 10 steps ahead. He's always thinking ahead. He's always trying to bring us new tools and new things that will help make our jobs easier and help make it easier for people to demo things and help make it easier for them to talk about SendOutCards and talk about what this whole experience is all about, not just the product, but the opportunity as well. And that's why I'm so excited about it, because every time we come out with a new tool like this, it lowers the barrier and lowers the barrier and lowers the barrier. But like Cody said, Steve, it doesn't work if you don't work, right?
We've got to go do the work, you guys. I just looked up a stat. 7 million songs a day are downloaded. 7 million a day. Let's make sure that those are greeting cards, you guys. Let's go out there and do the work. I want to thank Cody Bateman for everything that he does for all of us. Vanessa, I want to thank you so much for everything that you do for the entire SendOutCards Nation. Melissa Barlock, thank you so much for the leadership that you provide this incredible organization. And to our #1 income earner, Eagle distributor, Jordan Adler, thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do, helping people go from point A to point B. You guys are all amazing. And with that, guys, we're going to end this call. But listen, let's keep the chatter going on social media. Have fun with this thing, and let's hear the success stories of the daily activity that you are doing every single day. Let's hear the results from that. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening.